Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Emmerdale double exit as fans work out Cathy Hope framed for brother's death in twist. Emmerdale ended on a dramatic note on Monday night and saw twins Cathy and Heath Hope and Angelica King getting into a car crash. Emmerdale fans were left in tears after twins Cathy, played by Gabrielle Dowling, and Heath Hope, Sebastian Dowling, and their pal Angelica King, Rebecca Bakes, ended up crashing Wendy Posner's, Susan Cookson, car. Luckily for the teenagers, Bob Hope, Tony Audenshaw, and Wendy found them following the crash, and while Cathy and Angelica escaped with cuts and scratches, Heath wasn't so lucky. Wendy had called for an ambulance, but she had to perform CPR on the teenager until they arrived. However, it was too late as Heath died as a result of his injuries, leaving his dad heartbroken. As the episode came to a close, the police spoke with Bob and Brenda, Leslie Dunlop, about the accident and said they needed to speak with Cathy and Angelica about how the crash happened. "This is Bob and Brenda, Heath's parents," Wendy began as the officer said. "I am sorry for your loss. My heart goes out to the both of you and all your family. I have spoken to the investigation officers. They're still at the scene trying to assess what happened. We will need to interview Cathy and Angelica too and take a statement from each of them." "Tonight?" Jimmy King, Nick Miles, asked as the officer replied, "They have been through enough for one day. Tomorrow at the station, ideally once the doctors have given them the all clear. They'll need to be kept apart until we have spoken to them." "How much trouble are they in?" Brenda asked as the office admitted, "We don't know yet. Focus on getting through tonight and we will focus on detail tomorrow." As Brenda went in to see Cathy, Wendy urged Bob to do the same, but he couldn't. "I can't, not now. I can't see her," Bob admitted as Wendy asked, "You're not blaming her, are you? Who else is responsible?" Bob asked before adding, "You saw what happened to Heath. She took your car. She's the one what has she done?" Following the heartbreaking scenes, fans took to social media to share their thoughts on what will happen next, and many seem to think Mackenzie Boyd, Lawrence Robb, and Aaron Dingle, Danny Miller, were involved in the crash and could have been responsible for Heath's death. Many also think Cathy will end up in prison as she was the one who was driving the car, but could she have been framed? Taking to X, at Nick Thelmas theorized, #Emmerdale can't help but think Mac and Aaron had something to do with the crash. At Amanda Lula echoed, "Something's going to happen with Mac and Aaron and the kids, isn't it? #Emmerdale.